Hey, what's happening everyone? My name is Speedstreak. Welcome to Speedstreak Discussions, where we discuss news, topics, updates, and do reactions, whether they be for video games, movies, TV shows, comic books, and anything geek related. Now in this video, we're going to be taking a look at the final trailer for the upcoming Marvel movie, Morbius. And to be honest, this movie has been delayed a lot of times, and originally we were planning to get Morbius earlier this year in January, but then it was pushed back to April. And yeah, from what the movie is about, it's about a scientist slash doctor named Michael Morbius who has a rare condition, but he is trying to find a cure for it. And when he tried to find a way to cure with vampire bats, but unfortunately he became a vampire himself. And from what we've seen, it looks as if he's trying to find a way to cure himself while trying to control his vampire powers. And from what we've seen from the previous trailers, it actually looks really cool, and I'm actually pretty excited for it. But what can this trailer hold in store for us? What are we going to see? New cutscenes? Are we going to see different ones? Well, it's time for us to check out as we see the final trailer for the upcoming movie for the living vampire himself, Morbius. Alright everyone, here it is, the final trailer, and yeah, I am really excited for this, and yeah. I mean, it looks like the Batman is not going to be the only Bat-themed hero who's going to be coming out this year. Well, it's going to be released this year. And I'm actually also excited for that as well. And for those of you who have seen the Batman, please don't spoil it. So without further ado,
Michael Morbius.
Discover who you're meant to be.
Whoa!
The bad guy.
Vulture and Doctor Who? Ooh. Oh yeah, I've seen this clip before. Oh wait! Oh, what was that? That is cool. Okay, off to a really good start.
Michael, what have you done?
I was trying to help people.
Yeah.
But the cure.
It's a curse.
Michael.
Yeah. No Way Home and Venom.
I have powers that can only be described as superhuman.
Absolutely.
But there's a cost.
Yep.
I face a choice. To hunt. And consume blood. Or die.
We all have monsters within us. It's up to us to control it.
True. Ooh.
What if I can't?
April Fools!
Michael Morbius.
Vulture!
You've been given a gift. Not exactly.
Time to
Ooh.
let go of what you used to be.
Discover who you're meant to be.
All our lives we've lived with death. Why shouldn't they know what it feels like for a change?
Doctor Who.
Just accept who you are.
Ooh.
The bad guy.
Except for you who you are.
Yes. Only one? Really?
Yeah. You ever see Lost Boys?
Story of my life.
Okay, I have to admit, that's pretty funny.
A new Marvel Legend arrives exclusively in movie theaters April 1st.
That looks really cool. Okay, so that's interesting. They're showing a lot more of Vulture himself. And people are still speculative whether this takes place in the MCU or in any of the other two Spider-Man universes, like either Tobey Maguire's or Andrew Garfield's. But yeah, could this really be part of the MCU? And it's still questionable. But looks like we'll find out when it comes out April 1st. And still, this makes me really excited for it. So I'll talk more about this. Okay, so it does look as if that we do have some of the same footage as we had from previous trailers, which shows Morbius showing well, looking to find a cure for himself, but then becoming a living vampire with the help of vampire bats. And what's interesting is that we do see more footage of the Vulture with him meeting Morbius. And yeah, that still does raise the question of which Spider-Man universe takes place, or it could take place in the Venomverse. But yeah, and we see more of Morbius interacting with the Vulture and his mentor. While his mentor states that we should control the monsters, or inner monsters, and aka inner demons, Vulture and Matt Smith's role, who is known as, which I looked up, is called Loxias Crown, and from what I've read is that he is Morbius's friend who suffers from the same blood disease as Morbius. And while Morbius wants to use his powers for good in trying to find a cure, Loxias Crown himself, which I read is in the comics is known as Hunger, wants to take revenge on the world and tell Morbius to become the bad guy. And that is really interesting. And we could see Morbius take the place of an anti-hero. And that is still really interesting. Trying to listen to each side with one side with Morbius's mentor and fiancée, Martine Bancroft, and the other side with Vulture and Loxias Crown telling him to forget who he was and just become the bad guy. I mean, that is really interesting. That is a really interesting conflict that we'll see Morbius go through as he not only gets his powers, but struggles whether or not to feast on human blood and try to find a cure for his own powers. That sounds really interesting. And yeah, this still makes me more excited to see what holds in store for Morbius. But it looks like we'll have to wait and see until we see it on April 1st. And what's interesting is that Sonic the Hedgehog 2 will be released on the UK on the same day. And for those of you who are in the UK and are going to see Sonic the Hedgehog 2 a week earlier than the US, please, and I repeat, please, do not write down any spoilers. Okay? But yeah, so that was my reaction and breakdown and thoughts for the final trailer for Morbius. I mean, what do you guys think? Does this make you more excited that Morbius is finally coming out? Well, finally being released on April 1st? What are your thoughts about it? And once again, do you think what do you think which universe this would take place in? Whether it be the Tobey Maguire universe, Andrew Garfield universe, or the Tom Holland universe, or heck, even the Venomverse? Well, let me know in the comment section down below. But that's gonna be all the time I have today for this video. But don't go worry, we still have plenty of more news, discussions, topics, and reactions to look forward to more soon. Stay tuned for more. So thank you everybody so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to super smash that like button, leave a comment down below to see what you think about this video, and don't forget to share a friend if you want to. And be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell to get updated for all the latest content. Once again, thank you everybody so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Speedstreak